Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Thank you for tuning in with me this week again. I am excited for this story time. This traumatic experience really traumatized me. So yes guys, welcome to my story time. I'm going to tell you about my car accident, and let me tell you guys, this car accident really messed me up. Like, it really did. I got really injured. I am still recovering, but thank God that I am recovering good. But yeah, I got in a car accident, I want to say a month ago. With this car accident, it was not my fault. I'll have you know, it really wasn't, guys. I got hit by a commercial truck that ran a red light. I wanted to make a left turn, and he tried to still make it last minute and ran the red light. So before I start this story, the reason why I was leaving the house that morning was because I wanted to go ahead. My plan why I left, guys, is because I was gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts. I was on my way to Dunkin' Donuts. So I believe it was a Friday that it happened, Friday morning, and I took Logan with me that morning. So yes, my son was in the car with me, but I have you guys know that I did all that I can to be as best as I can as a mother, what a mother would do in this situation. It's kind of hard to talk about because it's, like I said, traumatic, and I was really scared, especially for my son. I didn't know what he looked like after the accident. So I was heading to Dunkin' Donuts, but luckily the accident happened a block away from my home, so that's when I got lucky. So I had a very small 1994 325i BMW. So that's a very small, low car. I'm sorry if you guys can hear it, the train. I live next to a train station, so I'm sorry about that. But I was headed to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm going to the main street, and as I go, it's already counting down. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it hits yellow. At that time, all the cars were already slowing down, and then that last second, I turned, bam, and then this car was a big Super Duty commercial car. He tried making it last minute. I'm not sure why he sped up. I feel like it was already too late for him to brake, that if he did brake, he would end up in the middle of the street. So I felt like he hit the brakes. I wish he hit the brakes, because then he wouldn't have hit me. But he hit on the gas as I'm turning, guys. So I'm going here, turning left, because it's my turn to turn. And just so you know, I do not turn unless I know for sure that I'm gonna be okay with making the left turn, especially because I have my infant son in the car. I want to make sure that I drive like a grandma, as safe as possible. So I'm turning my left. As I'm turning, I hear that he pressed on the gas, because this is a big Super Duty truck. So as I'm turning, he speeds up. I turn, and he hits me. I don't know if you guys can see that, like that. Boom. And that makes my car spin, not once, not twice, but 3 times. While I'm spinning, I passed out. I'm sure I passed out because I don't remember me spinning. But I know I spun because I don't know how I ended up all the way on the other end of the street. And since it happened only a block away from my home, when I go to the scene of the crime, I see like my donuts. So when that happens, I spun 3 times. It happened so quickly, guys. So when I'm just like spinning, I hear Logan cry. That's all I hear, just his cry. I wake up and I'm like, okay. I have so much adrenaline because as a mom, I don't care what happens to me. I don't care what happened to me. I don't care if my leg's broken. I don't care if my face is destroyed. That's not going to make me feel bad. What's going to make me feel hurt and bad is if my son isn't okay. So as beat up, as broken, as messed up my body would be, it wouldn't be as messed up and broken if something happened to my son. So when I wake up, I quickly just give myself a pat down. I'm like, okay, I'm fine, I'm okay. When I try to open my door, guys, it is jammed. I cannot get out. I cannot do it. So I'm screaming, get my son out of the car. I do not want people helping me. I do not want people concerning themselves about me because my son is in the back seat. And to me, he is more valuable than my life. He is worth more than me. So I'm trying to get out. Like I said, I have adrenaline pumping. My baby's crying. I need to see how he's doing. I finally swing the door open. I run all the way around and I go to the back and I check on him. And as soon as I see his face, he is okay. There is nothing, not a scratch, nothing on him. I secured that freaking seat so much, guys. Like, I made sure I knew how to strap him in, how to install a car seat, to the point where everything was okay with him. When I got that reassurance and that peace in my heart, I'm like, oh God, my baby's okay. Boom. That's when the pain starts kicking in. That's when I realized I got injured. That's when I realized I got up. I have this thick of a mark going all the way down my chest, and it is bruised, it is red, it is purple, it is blue, it was a internal bleeding. You can see that it bled, but inside it completely destroyed my skin. It tore it. I don't know if you guys, or if the camera's gonna pick it up, but I still have like a little mark right here, and if I feel my skin right here, you can feel like the roughness of the seatbelt. It's already like a little scar. You can feel it, and it's odd. And I, like, continuing with the story, I feel everything on my left side. For some reason, I just go like this, and I'm like, my breast hurts. I look down, and I think it's milk, because I have milk in my tits. But it's not. When I look in, guys, TMI, but my boob is destroyed. My areola is off. Half of my nipple, it's done. It is bleeding. I am leaking blood. I'm not even leaking milk. I am leaking and bleeding from my boob. From when I thought of that, when I saw that, I'm like, how am I going to feed my son? I'm like, I guess I'm going to just have to feed him from this one. Guys, I am worried about how I'm going to feed my son because that's his nutrition. And I do not want to quit breastfeeding. So I was very pissed at that moment. I wasn't really like, oh my God, it hurts. I was just kind of pissed, like, great, really? I had to hurt my boob? And I feel this pain on my leg, and I lift my pants, my sweats on that I had on, and there is an entire bruise on my knee, all around it, down to like halfway down my leg. It is bruised, it hurts, it is swollen, it is throbbing. I don't know if I broke it. Thank God I didn't, just so you know, I didn't. I cannot walk. So I am walking. These two ladies lead me to sit down. I asked one of the ladies to please give me, lend me her phone so I can call Carlos. Like I said, this happened a block away from our home. Just so you know, guys, Logan's taken under control. Thankfully, there was this wonderful lady that took him, and she was sitting right next to me. So I had my son next to me, and she was holding him. She's the one who made the report. She's the one who called the cops while I was starting to get unconscious. A lot of people ran to me. When the ambulance did come, of course, they checked the baby. They told me that he was okay. He was fine. They received his chest because the seatbelt, his head, they checked him. He was okay. Carlos finally came. He ran. He got the baby. I got peaceful enough for me to accept the pain that I was in. The ambulance come, guys, and I can't talk. I feel like I'm really drunk, and I feel like I need to pass out. And they were talking to me, what happened? How do you feel? I'm like, I don't know. Stop talking to me. I need to throw up. I feel nauseous. My head, it hurts. I felt really sick, guys. I just wanted to lay down on the street. That's how in pain I was. And then, so they just take me. They're like, okay, we'll talk about it in the hospital. They take me. But in that moment, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I couldn't even talk to my son. I could not even be like, Mommy's okay, sweetie, give him a kiss. I was worried. I started crying in the ambulance, and I'm like, I want to go home. He's like, yeah, but we need to make sure you're okay, especially because right now you may not feel a lot of pain, but later on is when you're really going to get messed up, and we need to make sure that you're okay. You're in a very traumatic experience, and anything can happen right now. I'm sorry, guys. I can see my neighbors right now. So of course, they keep asking me how my pain is, and I'm trying to get out of the hospital because I'm trying to get to my son. I'm in loads of pain, but I don't want them knowing that, just because if I told them, yeah, I'm in so much pain, my freaking leg feels like it's gonna fall off, they will keep me there longer or for like a whole day, and I cannot have that, and I cannot allow that. So every time they ask me, are you in pain? I'm like, yeah, it's a 7.5. Is it increasing? Yeah, an 8 to make it believable. But guys, I was in so much freaking pain, but I was just like taking deep breaths, trying to control my breathing, trying to calm down, because I want to go home. I want to go home to my son. I want to pretend like nothing happened, appreciate that he's okay, that I'm okay, that I have my family, that I survived, that I have my spouse, and that we're okay. That's all I wanted to do. And you know what? That accident, like I said, really me up. It messed me up, guys. Here I am like a month later, and my knee is still not okay. I cannot walk that long, and it sucks because my son is crawling / already starting to walk. I know he's only 7 months, but that kid is crazy. He wants to walk. So I have to run after him. I crawl after him. I play with him. I do anything to keep him entertained, and that messes up my knee so much, because at the end of the day, it is so sore and so swollen. I think he's at the door. Hold on, guys. Look who came to visit the video. Hey. Here are my fellas, guys. Woo! Say hi, Mommy. Oh. Say hello. I was just telling them about, it's alright. I was just telling them about the accident. Tell them, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. He's just looking out of the lighting. But yes, guys, that is my story. It was a very traumatic experience, but thankfully, nothing happened to him, and I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm glad that, I got recovered and everything. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Say like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, give another thumbs up. clap. And go ahead and subscribe and comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.